Hey guys, welcome again to E2Livre's kitchen. Creative cooking for lifelong living. My other slogan is creative cooking for healthy living. So today I am going to actually be cooking a quick 30-minute meal. And this meal is actually one of my childhood meals. And this meal was considered Franks and beans. And today I am going to be doing a healthy version of Notcha Momma's Franks and beans. Now, instead of using Franks or what we call hot dogs, I am going to be using bison beef sausage. Now, normally I will actually buy the bison hot dogs, but because I'm in North Carolina and I wasn't able to get the bison hot dogs, I decided to use the bison beef sausage. And as you can see here, I have already chopped up the bison beef sausage. I actually am going to use the zucchini bean, organic zucchini beans. I like these beans because one, they're beneficial for me. Two, they actually come with a kind of thick type of syrup, as you can see. And I'm going to sweeten these babies up and make it like baked beans. I also will be using ground mustard. Now, I love mustard on hot dogs. However, as being a type O blood type, we are not supposed to use mustard because of the vinegar. So I am actually going to sprinkle some of this ground mustard into the baked beans that will give me my mustard flavor. Now, to sweeten my baked beans, I am going to use a little bit of maple syrup, and I may add some cane sugar to it as well. Okay, so I am going to actually get started. I am going to pour some olive oil into a saucepan here. And I'm going to turn on the fire here and get that olive oil a little hot. And then I pre-cut some chopped onions, so I'm going to put that in the olive oil once the olive oil gets hot. Let's get this here right. And then the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to actually put the fire under the beans so I can start getting them warm as well. And then I'm going to add some maple syrup and also probably a tablespoon of pure cane sugar. So let's get our tablespoon. And let's get our sugar here. And I'm going to add a tablespoon. And then I'll come back later to check for the sweetness. And then I'm going to try to add at least 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. One, 2, and 3. And I'm going to just mix that around in there. Now, one thing about the zucchini beans, they are organic, but they have no salt. So I'm going to add some salt a little later. I just want to actually get them cooking and want to taste the sweetness first. And then I will come back and I will add some salt. So next thing I'm going to do, since I know this oil is nice and warm, I'm going to just pour these onions in this oil here. And I'm just going to mix them around in the pan a little bit. Once they start cooking, then I'm going to add these sausages into the skillet. These are the onions. Again, these are our zucchini beans that will be eventually turning into baked beans. So we're gonna get this all going here. I'm gonna move my oil to the side, keep my mustard here, move my can over here, and I'm gonna keep my maple syrup there just in case. Let me see if I can grab some crushed red peppers. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of crushed red peppers in this. I'm going to actually sprinkle some minced onions and some garlic powder into the baked beans. Some of my red peppers, crushed red peppers. I like that spicy, sweet combination. And then I'm going to put some garlic powder in here. Also going to put some minced onion in here as well. I'm going to take this spoon and I'm going to just stir it up. Mix it around in here. And I see it's starting to boil. So, which is a good thing. And now my onions are cooking really good here. I'm gonna just lift this up so you can see what's going on here. Oh, I don't know if you was able to see that. I think I had my camera positioned the wrong way. So I'm gonna just, oops. Put those off to the side there. And I'm going to just start putting these sausages into the skillets. Put the cutting board in the sink. And then I'm going to mix them around. Take these. I'm going to move this up a little bit. Ooh, sorry guys. I do apologize for that. I'm going to mix it around here. Make certain they get good and cook through completely. Because we're going to add these. Find my little knife here. To these baked beans. Actually, I'm going to cut this a little bit more. Just cook them. Mix those onions around in there. Now I see my baked beans are really cooking up, so I'm going to turn this fire down some. And I'm actually going to taste, because I want to taste for sweetness first, then I'll add in the salt, just a little salt. So, let's see here. Okay. Not too bad, but I know it's going to need some salt. I want to add another tablespoon. Excuse me, guys, my tongue is twisted here. Another tablespoon of my cane sugar, pure organic cane sugar. And I want to add a little bit more maple syrup in it. So maybe another 2 tablespoons. Let's see if I can get the that sweetness I'm looking. I'm trying to avoid brown sugar, so I want to pretty basically use what I normally cook with, which is cane sugar. And I want that maple syrup kind of taste, so that's why I'm using 100% maple syrup. Let's blow this, let's just see. Perfect. Now we have the sweetness. Now it's time to turn this on low. Get another spoon. I'm going to add some salt into this. I don't want to add too much salt though, because the sausages, will provide salt as well. So my sausages are cooking up really nicely here. You can see. And like I said, with blood type eating, we can have like lean red meat. And one of the lean red meats that I like to use is bison. I may not use a lot of beef, but I like this bison sausage combination because these sausages are phenomenal. So it actually takes my childhood favorite dish to another level, but it's also a healthy version of my childhood favorite dish. Turn it down a little bit, and I'm gonna go over here and I want to grab a little bit of salt. I think I'm gonna try at least a teaspoon of salt in here. Mix that around. Let's see if I get that flavor that I'm looking for. Now, you can add, if you want, some of your favorite herbs. If you want to put in the baked beans, you can put, if you want to throw a little Laurie's in there, you can do that as well. But I'm just wanted to see how much, would I taste the difference when I add the salt? Would it give me what I'm looking for? So let's blow these beans because it's hot. Perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. Getting excited here. Let's put this in the sink. And then these sausages are almost ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add these sausages into the beans. Turn this on. I'm just going to add them in here with the onions. We all know that beef sausages definitely provide, it gives off grease, oil. So I want to kind of make certain I don't put, too much of the oil in here in the pan with the beans. I cannot wait to dive into this amazing dish. No, not your mama. Franks and beans. Almost done. And as you can see, this is definitely under 40 minutes to make. And it is healthy, it's savory, and it's also delicious. So I'm just gonna mix these beans around in this delicious sausages. I may add just another hint of maple syrup. So let me just pour another little hint or two in here. Yummy. actually want to get a taste of one of the sausage. Look at that. Mmm. Very good. Let's see. Let's see. Is it giving me the same flavors or the combination of those franks and beans I used to eat when I was young? Perfect. Mmm. Delicious. Now what I'm going to do, because like I stated, I love mustard. Being that I love mustard, I want to actually give it a little hint or two of some mustard. But this is actually ground mustard. So I'm going to shake, 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 shake. Now, if you prefer to use mustard, be my guest. And you can put some mustard in there. Mix it around. Of course, you know I got to taste it again, right? So let me just see how this is going to taste. Mmm, very good. Very, very good. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit more in there. Yeah, because I love mustard. Now I'm gonna get me a bowl. I am going to fix me a nice size of Notcha Momma's franks and beans. So what I want to do first, kind of want to fill it up with the beans. It's a little hot. Clean up my bowl a little bit. I got so much sauce on this side of it. Then I want to sprinkle some additional mustard powder or ground mustard. And there you have it. Notcha Momma's franks and beans. So I want to thank you for joining me to actually see this delicious recipe. And excuse me for the little mistakes that I might have added in the video. But when I tell you this is something good and something delicious and healthy, I cannot wait to dive in. Let me get me a spoon. And once again, I want to thank you for joining E2Livre's Kitchen. Look at them beans. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna add a little sausage on there. blow it. And I'm going to take a real big bite. Oh, God. It is so delicious. And I tell you, sweet and savory. And those bites and beef sausages. So thank you again for joining E2Livre. And this is what I call my no Notcha Mama's Franks and Beans. Don't forget, eat to live.